That's just fine. And you have 2 mutas out, and now you can just go overlord hunting. Just look like bottom right from you right now, and you will get a free overlord.
Yeah. It was next to my older overlord.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Overlord speed.
Oh dude, there's another one.
Oh, more free overlords.
YOLOR! Woohoo!
Yep. And thing is, even if you're not doing any economic damage to him right now, other than, well, the obvious supply block slash having to spend a bit of larva on overlords slash 100 minerals per overlord, you're actually forcing him to get spore crawlers with this. And this is when it gets...
Deep map control.
Yeah, and this is when it gets really, really important to actually just keep those mutalisks in the movement. You want to go and check if he's taking his 3rd, because it's 10:30 into the game, and most likely he's trying to do that pretty soon. And yeah, your rocks have gone down at the back, so you want to take your expansion. Also, you're gonna... Yep, you're making more mutas, that's excellent. Yeah, keep
I need to make some more drones for at my natural.
Yeah, fair enough, but you also need to... yeah, you're expanding, good. But right now you're having a bit of trouble, because your mutalisks are not moving. Just try and keep them moving. You can just, like, click around the map and macro at the same time. That's excellent practice, because... where exactly are you flying now?
To the top right, I saw Overlord flying over there.
Good answer. I was wondering if you noticed that. Now that you're actually flying across the map, make sure that you bring the other mutalisks you just made as well with you.
Is there another one in there? It's actually spread us over.
I thought you made more mutalisks than that. Oh yeah, fair enough. There we go.
Where's that Overlord?
Oh, you can see it at the minimap, and there we go. And now we have complete map vision. I mean,
I really like that fact. Good job.
Yep, and keep the mutalisks in movement. And right now you should be kind of worried, because you know that Adrian is going to go for roaches. So every second that your mutalisks spend not doing any damage to him is a bad second. You left 3 mutalisks behind. Make sure to bring those as well.
Where? Oh,
from the top.
One.
Yeah, from the top. You have 3 there as well. Yeah.
They weren't full speed then.
Yeah, and I would actually suggest putting down a macro hatchery right now. You're going to have 3 bases up. Just pop a round of larva drones, exactly as you're doing. Good job. And then just put down a macro hatchery.
Going to see if I can harass his work line for a bit.
Yeah, and this is where it gets really important. When you actually notice that you can't harass the worker line... look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. Can you see that? Yes, you can. What do you see on the minimap? Excellent. And this is one of the most important parts of playing with mutalisks. Like, if you have complete map control, complete vision over the map, you really want to keep doing this. Snipe off anything you see that's stray. And here you see that, okay, he's trying to take his 4th, some damage on the roaches, denying that, good. Don't overextend though, and now you know that he's gonna go for, yep, 3 drones, excellent. Keep macroing, you are gonna be overlord blocked soon. Another free queen, excellent. And you're still injecting, that's good, that's good. Make sure to get the 2 gas on your 3rd as well. And right now you have him exactly where you want him to be. He's completely locked down, he can't do jack shit against you, which means that you can go ahead and expand again. Just make sure that you use this time to get an economic lead. And you just denied his 3rd. So he's on 2 base, you're on 3 base, that's excellent.
The only thing that can go wrong right now is that he somehow manages to get a bigger army out, and you overextend yourself on economy. Be careful not to let that happen.
Yeah, and since...
Looking...
Yeah, I really like the fact that...
The current feeling of army. Who do you think has a strong army right now? How do you feel about your army size?
Feels pretty decent. Could be bigger. Need some more banelings to handle with the hydras. And need some more ground.
Oh, that's a fair assumption. Also, make sure that you keep your mutalisks grouped. Yeah, excellent. I would really say that you don't really need... You have 29 mutalisks. That is on the borderline to too much.
What?
29 Mutalisks. Now, like, just go ahead and kill Spore Crawlers, man. I mean, you have the money to, and they just die immediately. You can...
Oh, fuck's sake, it didn't die.
It's fine, just... Look, you can afford it.
If you go for that many mutas, do upgrade them.
Yeah, he's doing that at the moment. Just head back now, that's excellent. And go and check if he's trying to expand again, because that, like, right now he's in the phase where he's trying to get back in the game because he has lost map control. He lost his third, so he's not going to be trying to do a 2-base push if you're keeping him on this, well, low. So just make sure that he hasn't taken any expansions. Also, you have Zerglings who haven't been doing anything for a very long time. You want to take down those rocks at the gold simply because, well, that's the next place you're going to expand to.
Oh wow, this base is up.
Yeah. Well, not anymore. It's cancelled.
No, I didn't mean that, but my base at the top.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one is up. That one's been up for a while.
It's like, oh shit.
Make sure to keep injecting. Right now you have 2,000 minerals, a lot of larva. Oh, he's coming for an all-in. Make sure to bring your Zerglings in from the rocks. They are right now busy suiciding against roaches. But yeah, you have superior numbers. Just pop out Zerglings and Mutas as hard as you can, and you should be fine.
Letting Zerglings fight roaches.
Oh, excellent.
And Mutas against Hydras. That is not the smart micro.
Yeah, he has a lot of low HP units now, and yeah, that should be able to clear it out quite well. And now you just need to make sure that you're keeping up with the injects, because
yeah, a lot of my queens just died.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, in that situation you should have sent the Zerglings on the Hydras. The Hydras die faster and do more damage, and they were by no means protected by the number of roaches. So exploit that. I mean, that is sort of a draw. Well, you should have clearly won the battle.
Yep, and right now you just need to make sure that you're back on your feet faster than he is, because right now he's smelling blood. He noticed that he almost broke you there, so you need to really pump up the injects, because your main is not injected, your third is not injected, and your fourth is not injected. So just make sure you get those injects down immediately. Also, you can start mining gas from your third, because right now you're mining only from 3 geysers.
3.
And do you realize that he actually has 64 workers and you have 41?
Yeah, I just lost a shit amount of them.
Yeah, you actually didn't lose that many. You lost around 10. You still should have been ahead of him. You need more. You need a lot more workers if you're on 4 bases. Like generally, a good number of drones / workers is 3 saturated bases.
Oh, dude, there he comes again.
Yep.
Nah, I can't hold this at me.
Not looking good.
No.
Oh, dude, he's on 3/2. Oh shit, I'm far behind.
Yep. He really upgraded well.
2-3 upgrades. That is a lot. Against 0-1. Yeah.
But yeah, generally going Mutaling Baneling against another Zerg is not the most awesome of choices, but like this game you played a lot better than the previous game, like the replay we showed. You actually kept those Mutalisks in motion. What you need to work on is that the Mutaling Baneling build is very heavy on economy. You want to get those hatcheries down a bit faster, and you want to pump out a bit more drones. And
the hatcheries are not of much use if you simply don't have the workers. If you're not building them, you don't benefit from the expansion.
Yeah.
And then a small part was micro that you didn't do. You kind of didn't look at what your banelings did at the first time he attacked, so they just suicided into the roaches.
Yeah.
And you sent, as I mentioned, the zerglings against roaches while hydras decimate the zerglings. That's
so I should try to micro the zerglings to the hydras and have
if
the
you can get to the hydras. The hydras have low HP but high damage. The roaches are, well, I wouldn't say they have low damage, but they have lower damage than hydras.
Yeah, especially if they are on 3 round carapace and you have +1 attack on your zerglings. Your zerglings are not going to do jack shit to them, unfortunately.
If you can get to the hydras,
get to them. Yeah. As we said, the Mutiling Baneling is kind of intensive on micro. This game you played really well with the Mutalisk micro. The Mutalisk micro was not bad at all. I think it was perfectly fine. This just went to show that, well, Roach Hydra kind of kills Mutiling Baneling because, well, you had actually the bigger army. You had better upgrades, admittedly, but you were, like, one thing you failed to achieve that game is the economic advantage you should have if you are harassing him like you were.
Yeah, I need to make more drones.
Yeah.
I had to wait a little, those things.
your build was fine. You could have won with that, but as Jan pointed out, the economy was a bit neglected, and then the micro things. Banelings suiciding into roaches instead of hydras, not good, and zerglings attacking roaches when they could have been attacking hydras. Please don't understand that wrong. I'm not saying always attack the hydras. I'm saying always attack them if you can. Sort of like in PvZ, snipe the colossus if you can. If it's being pulled back too far and you can't really get to it, don't suicide your units. But if you can snipe the units, get them.
Yeah, and well, I would personally use another build against Zerg. Zerg versus Zerg really thrives on very early aggression and constant aggression towards the opponent. So I would try to do that, but if you're using that build against Terran, trust me, you're going to do well.